So I have a lot of books. I'm literally sweating from moving on those books. And honestly, these aren't even all of my books, I'm not gonna lie. I have some on my TBR cart, some in my room, some scattered throughout, but this is the majority of my books. And there's a lot, but I want to go through all my books and pick some to declutter because I honestly have a lot, and there's some that I'm either A, never gonna read, B, I've read and didn't love them, so I don't think I'll ever reread them or recommend them. I think that's it. I don't think there's a C. And right now I'm actually in the process of redoing my bookshelves and everything, so that's why they're just like on the floor and you might be able to see a little bit of my new bookshelf. But for now, my books are just here. And now that I'm thinking about it, it's going to be actually kind of hard to grab the books that I don't want to keep if they're just like down here. But it's too late now, so we're just gonna hope for the best. So I guess we'll just start. I'm not going to go through every single book that I own because it's going to also be in another video soon when I actually have my shelves. I'm just going to go through and pick some out that I think I don't want to keep, and then I'll talk to you about them. So let's start with this stack right here. Keep. Actually, I'll keep them for now. Keep. Okay, wow, so none of these I want to get rid of. Lovely. Next stack. Oh, here, I have some. Not these. Okay, we have our first decluttered book. The Last Song. I actually have like a funny story about why I even have this book. One time my boyfriend and I were looking for a book he needed for school, and we didn't want to drive far from where we were. And there's like a local used bookstore where we were at the time, so we just stopped by in there to look for the book that he needed for school. I don't know why we thought it would be there, but it ended up not being there. But there's a sweet old man that was like running the store, and he was talking to us and being so sweet. He was just so sweet and nice, and I really wanted to buy something from his store, even if it wasn't like the book we actually needed. So I saw this on the shelf and was like, oh, I've heard of this and I've seen the movie. So I just grabbed it. I didn't really do much thought into it about like what book I was buying. And honestly, I just don't think I'll ever read it. Like, I'm sure it's great, but I've already seen the movie, and I just don't like reading books when I've already seen the movie or like know what's gonna happen, because then I'm like bored kind of. So I just really don't think I'll ever read it, and I think someone else could appreciate it more. So we have the first book that I'm decluttering. Okay, next stack. This one. Okay, we have one. I don't know why I thought I'd be able to like get rid of a lot more. But we have Made to Move Mountains by Kristen Welch. I don't know. I bought this at Altered State. I don't know. I thought I would read it, and I just don't think I will ever read this. So with that said, I'm going to declutter it. Not much to say about that one. Okay, next. We're almost like done. I think maybe this one. Actually, I want to keep that. Get rid of that. Ugh, I need one from down here. Haha. Got it. Oh, these are just floating. Alright, we got the books. The first one is Shipped. I did read this one, I just did not like it that much. It says on the back, the Unhoneymooners meets the Hating Game in this clever romantic comedy. Actually, I do remember liking the girl and like the marketing part of her job, and like hearing about her job, and then like her struggles in her job, but other than that, I didn't really like the romance. I thought it was like, okay, like I don't think I'll ever reread this. So I think like someone else might like this more than me, so I'm gonna declutter this one. This one, honestly, not gonna lie, I've never read it. My sister gave it to me. I don't even know if she finished the book. She just gave it to me because she was gonna get rid of it, and I was like, oh, I'll take it. A bewitching novel about a surprising family legacy in which the inheritance is a recipe. I just have no drive to read this at all, so I'll just get rid of it. Like, I don't want to keep something on my shelf that I don't have a passion to like maybe read in the future. Like, I genuinely don't think I'll ever read this, so I'm going to declutter it. Next one. Don't look at the cover. It's ugly. But it is after. I used to have all of the after books and I read all the after books. But I actually got rid of them already because I just did not want them. And somehow this one just like slipped through the cracks. And I don't even know how I got this book because I had all the other ones. So I don't know how I obtained this. But I just know I'll never read it again. And I don't know. I don't know if anyone else would want to read it, but it's kind of beat up too. I think I got this at like Goodwill or something for some weird reason. It's kind of fun. Like it'd be kind of funny to reread them, but I just know I would not enjoy that. So, declutter. Okay, our last pile. There's some on the bottom again. At least these two are together. Oh. Okay. This whole stack's about to go tumbling down. Our next book we're decluttering is Genuine Fraud by E. Lockhart. And honestly, I only bought this book because of E. Lockhart. She's the person who wrote We Were Liars. And this book scared me. This book scared me. And it was dark, creepy, and scary. It just wasn't my kind of thing, but I did finish it. And I read this forever ago. And I've just never had the urge to pick it back up. I never even think about this book. And I didn't really like this book. So we're going to declutter it. And then our last book we're decluttering is Two Can Keep a Secret by Karen M. McManus. This is the author of One of Us is Lying and One of Us is Next. And there's also a third one, I think, which I haven't read. But I also picked this up just because of the author, and I didn't really like it. I read it. I think I gave it 3 stars. I don't even remember. But honestly, I don't know if I would even give it 3 stars now. I barely remember anything about this book at all. I just know that it was like predictable and I didn't really like it. That's that pretty much. What else to say? I just didn't really like it and I don't think I'll ever read it again. And I just don't think I need it. I think maybe someone else will like it. It's like YA, I think. It's a YA thriller. I just know I'll never pick it back up again and I just don't think I need it. So we're going to declutter that. Okay, so I still have a lot of books. There's a few here that I like thought about decluttering, but I don't think I'm going to. So I'll just go through those really quickly too, because they were kind of on the cusp of almost decluttering. This pile's scaring me. Oh, I thought about getting rid of Second First Impressions by Sally Thorne. I read that one and it was like okay. I didn't absolutely love it, but I think I would maybe give it her a try again. I do love Sally Thorne. So that's why I'm keeping it for now. But yeah, that one was almost a declutter. Also, I have like emotional attachment to some books, so maybe like one day I would declutter it, but right now it's kind of hard. Especially that one. Like I read this back when I first got back into reading with like The Hating Game and all that stuff, and I just have like kind of emotional attachment to it. So I'm not gonna get rid of it right now, but maybe one day. Another one I almost decluttered was The Cheat Sheet. I DNF'd this last year, so I almost got rid of it, but maybe I'll give it another try. If I don't give it a try this year, I'll definitely declutter it next year, or maybe in like a few months if I'm like, okay, I don't think I'll realistically read that, but right now I'm going to keep it just in case. Okay, those are all the books I was kind of thinking about maybe decluttering, but I'm going to hold on to them for a little bit longer just in case. So all the books that I am actually decluttering, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I feel like that's not bad. I don't know, I feel like 7 books is pretty good to declutter. I have, like I said, emotional attachments, and I just have like very bad FOMO, so it's hard for me to get rid of things, but I did pick 7. So we'll go through them again really quickly. Two Can Keep a Secret, Genuine Fraud, After, Gingerbread, Shipped, Made to Move Mountains, and The Last Song. Okay, so these are all the books I'm decluttering. I think I'm probably going to take a few of them to some little free libraries in my area and like swap them out maybe with someone's that I would rather read instead of these, or I'll probably take most of them just to like Goodwill or something to donate them. But let me know if you guys want to see a video of me taking some books to little free libraries. And thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you really soon with another video.